Hi, so if you watch the channel, as you know, every week in November I put four films into a poll, and the winner I will watch on the Saturday or the Sunday and then review for the channel. And it's all first time watchers, so every film that I put into the poll is something that I've never seen before. And the film that won this week's poll was Strip Nude for Your Killer. It's an Italian giallo. I've just finished watching it. I'll get to the little like review and my thoughts on it in a moment. So yeah, this one by quite a little bit this week. I think it won by 2% actually. I think it was 38% voted for this, and the one in second place was Westworld at 36. So yeah, thanks for voting. And Strip Nude for Your Killer one. Yeah, I enjoyed it. I do enjoy a good giallo, and this was no exception. It was a pretty fun one. Some interesting concepts, interesting kills. A lot of nudity throughout, which I don't have a problem with myself. So a lot of nudity and sex in there, you know, as you can see by the cover, it's quite provocative. A lot of boobs, some hairy cha-cha, you know, a lot of that, a lot of sex. It centres around it centres around a modelling agency, and this for photographers, you know, like he picks up girls and things and takes them to the agency, and he does that with one of them who ends up getting murdered later on. He starts seeing one of the other photographers who wants to be a model, kind of, but he sort of tries to get her to stay in the photography game. But anyway, he's seen her. There's a killer on the loose in a bike helmet, going around murdering people, bludgeoning them and stabbing them. You can see a portrait of them there. So there's obviously there's a reason why this killer's doing what they're doing, but it doesn't really specify that throughout the film until the climax. So, you know, you got people getting knocked off, you got some horrible deaths in there, a lot of stabbing. Most of the kills in the film consist of stabbing, so the killer just stabs the victim to death. A lot of male kills in there, so males who work for the modelling agency, like for male photographers, they get knocked off. You've got beautiful women being killed, good-looking women getting knocked off, models being stabbed to death with the boobs out and things like that. Yeah, I enjoyed it overall. Not just because it's violent and full of nudity. I just thought it was a good giallo. You know, had a good sense of mystery to it. It was sleazy, yeah, very sleazy. Quite erotic in some aspects. You know, like I say, a lot of nudity, full frontal nudity as well for some of the ladies in the film. But I must say, it's a lot more of an interesting watch than last week's Howling 2, which I didn't mind. I thought it was kind of fun. This was a better quality of film. It's from 1975. It's an Italian giallo. I watched the English version, unrated. So I watched the unrated English version. Thought it was very good. Clocked in about 98 minutes. Just over an hour and a half. What else can I say about it? Well, I'll give you my rating for it. So I normally rate out of 5 because that's what I do when I log films on Letterboxd. So I gave it a 3.5 out of 5. So it's good marks. Quite highly rated, and if you've never seen it, I do recommend it. There's a look at the back. This is a nice Arrow Video edition out of the yellow Giallo Essentials set. Like I say, it all focuses around this modelling agency, and someone's got an vendetta against the people who work there, the employees, and basically it follows some of their antics and things like that. And it you know, it's got the killer going around masked, of course, in the bike helmet, going around bludgeoning and stabbing people to death. And at the climax of the film, it is revealed who the killer is, and you do find out why, you know, the connection to the murders and modelling agency, and why they are murdering the modelling agency employees. So I don't want to give too much away about it. So that's sort of my thoughts on it. My thoughts are like, you know, it's very trashy, sleazy, erotic, a lot of nudity, good good shots in the film. You know, it's well shot, well made movie. Not sure what the budget was, so you got that. You got, you know, plenty of nudity, well made, quite violent. Kills are not exactly out of this world as far as gruesome. ness is concerned, but you know, they're hard enough, like, you know, a lot of stabbing. Some good characters as well, not too bad. It almost feels a little bit like it's made to be like sort of like a cheesy porno. It's not a porno, and there's not that much full-on sex in it, really. Just a lot of nudity, like women with their boobs out and things like that, and full frontal, like I said. But it feels like it could be like a cheesy sort of like porn. It's got kind of like porno-y sort of music plays throughout, you know, that kind of like 70s style stuff. So don't necessarily delegate that to being porno music, but you can probably catch my drift. It feels very erotic and sleazy. It feels like a sleazy Giallo, which it is, from the 70s. It's from 1975. So that's Strip Nude for Your Killer. Yeah, really liked it, thought it was good Giallo. Not one of my favorite, the best Giallos I've seen. Like, you know, I've seen a lot better as far as Giallos are concerned, but it's definitely not the worst either. And it's not a bad film at all. I thought it was a good film at 3.5 out of 5 from me. So that's Strip Nude for Your Killer. I'll put a poll up for next week's first time watch. I'll select 4 movies that I haven't watched for the poll. And if you guys would like to, you can pick which one I watch and review. I was going to do this in podcast form, just audio, but I thought I'd film a video so you can actually take a look at the cover, because the cover's brilliant. I love the colours on that, like the blues and mixed in with the greens, and that kind of collage of colours looks really nice. Anyway, that's my little review on Strip Nude for Your Killer. Thanks for watching. Bye bye. See you later. Bye.
Out for the